Hey MechWarrior, welcome back to Local Plays MechWarrior 5. We are sitting here in the Tigris system, having completed the 3 Tigris missions in the last episode, and lining up to get ready to go to Sarna for 6 missions there. I've been working on my, video technical specifications, etc., working on the microphone, and in watching yesterday's videos, I realized that the sound for the gameplay was way too low. You couldn't hear the voices of the people talking. And it can get quite distracting to have to watch and read while your things are going on. So I've tweaked it back up, and hopefully that'll be okay. As you can see, I've highlighted the Zeus here. That's one of the things we got awarded. This is the weaker of the two, and I'm going to let it go. Its loadout, for instance, is a single LRM ammo for a 15 and 2 mediums and a large laser. It just doesn't produce and doesn't have anything other than standard stuff. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and dump it out. I'm going to sell it. I don't have any time to do anything repair-wise and recover from it while I'm here. I could carry it with me, but it's 140 days where we're going, and that means I'll be paying for it to be in the equipment bay. And I really don't want to do that in the mech bay, in another line on the mech bay. I'm at 1.92 million C-bills, so we're going to get rid of that. And then slide this up to here. I think you'd pay by the line, but I just noticed that did not change when I slid it up. So other than that, the hunchback could go away as well. We're not going to need that anymore. But it's got some good stuff in it, so I'm going to go ahead and strip it. And we'll not need that in Sarna at all. And what else do I want to get rid of? One of these Warhammers is not like the other. That's the good one. Ooh, they both got updated. Okay. Victor's up to date. Ooh, got that lovely LBX-10 cluster. These guys both have 10s, and I'm going to keep them the same on purpose. And once Sarn is over, I'm going to get rid of that Zeus because it's got a lovely double heat sink kit, as well as about I forgot how many. It's got a load of double heat sinks in it that I could use everywhere. Yep, 7 of them. So while I'm here, though, I will go ahead and paint it. Scroll way up. Scroll, please. Thank you. Make them pretty, just to make sure I get them all. So I really got nothing else to do. I got 140 days to sit back and travel. Yeah, he got upgraded a little bit, if I need him. I doubt I will. I mean, in the 70-ton range, Warhammers, people got affinity to it. So I'm going to go back and go ahead and depart. Yep, last check. Nope. Moving. That's a quick waste of 5 minutes almost, wasn't it? I'm going to be quiet so you can listen.
Sarna, capital system of the Sarna commonality, and one of the jewels of the Capellan Confederation. For centuries, Sarna had been a beacon of industry and technological sophistication, once housing large populous cities across all of its continents, feeding a healthy commercial manufacturing industry. But, like the rest of the Innisphere, the succession wars brought death and destruction to Sarna. Today, although it's only a shadow of its former self, it remains an important world. Its aerospace and dropship manufacturing centers combined with its centralized location in Capellan space, have made it a prime target for the Federated Sun's ongoing invasion of the Confederation. House Davion has charged the elite 5th Certis Fusiliers with taking Sarna. In order to complete our mission, we will first need to make contact with their commanding officers, General Gordon Hartstone and Colonel Anthony Harkness. But something seems to be wrong. Although we jumped into the system 7 days ago, I have not yet been able to hail anyone on the wideband Federated Suns command channel. I'm getting nothing but silence every time I try. Even more disturbing, the local news is reporting that the Fusiliers have attacked and destroyed Sarna's HPG relay station, which has cut the system out of contact with the rest of the inner sphere, spreading panic among Sarna's populace. Our mission to recover the stolen MEO codebooks is far too important for us to abandon. Whatever the odds, we must make contact with the 5th Certis Fusiliers and request their assistance in finding and destroying the stolen codebooks. Otherwise, the entire security of Operation Rat could be compromised. Let's just hope we're not too late.
I don't think they do enough full background on these. HPG, as she said, is a hyperpulse generator. The Comstar alone owns the technology and operates. They are the backbone of the communications network for the entire inner sphere, and without them nobody could communicate any faster than the ships can travel. That's the hold Comstar has on everybody. As per usual, you can pause and read. I'm going to scroll. And you can pause and finish reading. I'm going to move on. Jungle Swamp. 14 square kilometers. 220 tons at what the difficulty? 60. I don't know what level I'd call that. Probably a 9. 8 or 9. This is, when you play it as a standalone, a challenge. The entire Kestrel Lancers. If you start off, when you start off, you know, in the DLC all by itself, wow. It's a good challenge. It's a nice challenge. Unfortunately, I'm not starting off at the bottom. Semi-bottom. They give you a pretty good loadout of like 8 different mechs, including up to a stalker. But it's not a clean sweep. I'm going to take the archer, because I don't need a support mech in this. Wait a minute. Was that Agincourt? Agincourt is not a support mech. I think what I'm going to do is beef up to the Zeus. Maybe. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You know, this mech kicks butt. And if I get it too beat up, it's gone. But we'll see. I can bump me up instead. Okay, that wasn't really the overall plan, but there it is. I'll take that one. Bottom line is I do a ton more damage than anybody else, and I take a ton more damage because of that. And you should be too, unless you got some serious dancing keyboard skills, because I don't have that anymore.
Reactor online.
I can still type about 40 words a minute, but I'm well below where I used to be. Even on dancing on the AST keys, not as well as I used to.
The communications disarray caused by the Comstar HPG relay station's destruction has allowed us to land on Sarna undetected. But I'm still not getting any responses on the Federated Sun's wideband. The only thing we're detecting is a faint SOS signal from the 5th Certis Fusilier. I've marked its approximate location on your HUD. If there are any Federation forces out there, We need to make contact with them ASAP if we are to have any hope of surviving this deep into Kaplan territory. But be on your guard, Commander. This SOS signal could be a trap.
I gotta figure out which of these mechs has a speed max of 56, because that's pretty slow for a bunch of heavies. That's what I'm doing now, is group speed. Thinking it must be the Marauder. You know the Dragon. No. I don't want to go that way, I want to go around this way. Pretty sure it's not the Archer. And look, a straight line in nature never happens, right? I'll just line up on it. I think that'd be pretty good allies, but they're barely hanging on, huh? Got one? One's in good shape. That's a laser blast from calling your mama. Well, that one's okay. Wait, that's me. As was the one that was okay. So the storyline, in case you didn't read it, is that these folks have been here since the beginning for 6 months of unsupported combat. And not having repair bays, drop ships, all that kind of good stuff.
Transmitting IFF frequencies to them now. Let's go up and introduce ourselves.
Incoming mechs, stay where you are. Your IFF says you're with the 2nd Cruises Lancers. Why are the Lancers here on Sarna?
The Lancers aren't here in force, it's only us. We're here on special assignment from Marshal Jackson Davion. We have an urgent matter to discuss with General Hearthstone.
He's gone. We believe he's been KIA.
What about Colonel Harkness?
Definitely KIA. His Marauder was bombarded by Inferno missiles. When he tried to punch out, Inferno gel poured into his cockpit and burned him alive.
Ouch.
Who's in charge here then?
You're looking at her. Captain
Actually, we
Alana
can't see her at all.
5th Certus Fusiliers, 1st Battalion. And as much as I would love to know why you're here, that is going to have to wait. We've got bigger problems at the moment. We're waiting on our salvage teams to strip this Gazelle for any surviving provisions. We're not going to make it much longer if we can't salvage as much of its supplies as we can.
Gazelle being this dropship. Should be
We're
having
detecting
some...
Liao forces converging
There
on our
you go.
position. They must have tracked your approach here. Lancers, my men are exhausted and stretched to the brink. I cannot afford to lose any more of them. Help us fight through this with minimal losses, and I'll see what I can do about helping you with your special assignment.
We're on it, Captain.
Contact! Enemy mech in sight! Check.
Gold base. Enemy units are in range. Fire on all available targets.
This is the old kill them as fast as you can, because you gotta kill them all. Thank you. SRMs are always much more effective way
We're
close.
bringing more Liao forces on approach.
And
Captain
spread that
Thomas,
way.
Do you have dropship support to extract your unit?
No.
Did I not
Our
get that?
dropship support was destroyed in low orbit shortly
Thought
after
I
we
got a
made
cockpit.
planetfall. We've been tracking down and salvaging whatever supplies we can from as many of the downed support dropships we could find. I'll be straight with you. After a solid month of dodging hostile forces, we're on our last legs.
What happened here?
Sarna was a
that
trap.
catapult
Our
did?
MEO intelligence
There
was
we go.
completely inaccurate. They said that the system was only defended
That'd
by
be
a
a
few
no.
regiments of militia with
Centaurian for here.
possible light mech reserve support. What we ended up getting was all 4 regiments of McCarran's armored cavalry. They waited for us to make
Make him
planetfall
come
before
out. We gotta go
attacking
get
our
these
drop
guys
ships
before
as
they
they
eat up
tried to
the
return to a low orbit,
news
trapping all of us
forces.
on this rock. Then their mech and vehicle forces pinned us against the Grey River and slaughtered everyone. Only a handful of us were able to make it out. If we don't secure these supplies, we won't last much longer. What you see here is pretty much all that's left of the 5th Certus Fusiliers.
This is Hacksaw. Oh boy.
Target destroyed. New target Blackjack.
Focusing our fire on target.
Yeah, you get to recruit one of their pilots if you don't get killed. I think it's a she. This one.
New target Panther.
The other one's a he.
Have you attempted to contact any jump ships at the Sarna jump point?
We've tried multiple times, but the Confederation have seemed to blanket the entire system in some sort of thick electromagnetic field that's completely scrambling anything that isn't short-range communications on planet.
That would explain why we weren't reading anything on the wideband on our burn into the system.
Waiting on those two behind us. But
New target
there we go.
Let's take that tank apart.
Target eliminated. A mere fraction of the Capellan Confederation's power.
New target Victor.
Somebody's got some ECM. That one.
Destroyed.
Add one more to my kill count.
Yeah, I'm still here getting hit with ECM.
Kill for me, hell yeah!
Target
On our burn towards the system, we caught the news saying that you blokes took out the local HPG station.
I don't believe that for a second. No matter what the Confederation's state-run news says. The
Three more to
HPG
go.
was our only hope of contacting anyone off-world about our dire situation here. It makes no sense that we would destroy the only means of saving ourselves. With Liao shooting down our drop ships and the HPG destroyed, we have no way of contacting anyone
going for
on
that
planet. Whoever destroyed the HPG most likely condemned us all to death.
Yeah, something seemed fishy about that. You have to be absolutely mental to even think about crossing
Okay, now I'll go
Comstar
for
and
that
their
one.
HPG stations. Last time someone
Last
tried,
one.
the entire Free Worlds League found themselves without interstellar communications for almost a year. And they only got it back because their Captain General capitulated to Comstar's every demand.
target destroyed.
Captain Damu, I'm showing no further enemies on scope. It looks like we are in the clear.
Your
And none
Lancers
of hers
really
got
pulled
killed.
through for us. Thank you. Stick around till we're done here, then follow us. We'll talk about Marshal Davian's special assignment for you once we reach our encampment. Word of advice, though, lose the dropship. Keep it suborbital if you need to relocate. The Big Mac will shoot you out of the sky if they think you're assisting us. Whether you like it or not, you're stuck in the trenches with us till this is all over.
Except for suborbital, of course. And repair bays and all that good stuff. In fact, there's 37 days to repair between this mission and the next mission. It helps to know that in advance. So what do we want here? 14 picks. So here and down, not even that. I have no idea why cicadas are valued as much as they are. But they are. I'll take it. 3 left. Need a PPC so I can sell it. Eventually. Yeah, see, they just don't put out the damage like you'd expect. And Chainsaw keeps dancing around with the archer like that. She's going to get to stay in it for a while. Yeah, Maestro Stayborn. Stayborn? I got no idea. So, one new pilot that I really don't have a need for, but he's not a dead weight, so I'll keep him on board. Be happy to have him for the Razzle Razzle Hag, I believe. Did not check the cantina here. I'll take that. Oh man, we could have had that last time. Gosh. Okay. That's the new mission, but first of all, we're going to do a repair all. If you go to the home screen, you can tell, well, got to go to the timeline. You can tell when the mission start is. So any updates, and you know, you're free to do them. Mission? You know the deal. Pause. We're going to go do the HPG generator station and find out what's going on there. This too is a nice little war zone kind of mission where you got to kill everybody, and they come out in drips and drabs. So it's challenging if you're running this one from the stretch instead of like I did start 30-15. 295 ton limit. That puts me right where I was last time. So don't need to change anything. Except I'd like more cash. Mission starts in 37. None of these are going to take anywhere near that. Let's go. Liking how versatile that dragon is yet? For a 60-ton mech, it's still in the game. The AI knows how to work that mask to keep it agile, to say the least.
Reactor online.
Run in,
Online.
shoot an AC-20 in the back, run back out.
All systems nominal.
We're coming up on the ruins of the HPG relay station. I've marked the map with the last known location of the Fusiliers transponders being sent. They all went rogue. Be sure to be on your guard and watch your backs. McCarran's armored cavalry is still breathing down our necks, looking to finish us off for good. Let's go find our answers.
Target applied.
That VTOL is on our list of targets. Let's make our quarter. Target destroyed.
Destroyed.
And that's 3 out of 40. This is a pretty interesting building structure we have here.
Griffin.
Focus the commander's target.
I see them. Whoever they aren't with the Fusiliers. This is Captain Alana Damu of the 5th Certus Fusiliers. Who the hell are you, and why are you using our transponder signals?
Yes.
Much higher than yours, my child. I regret you coming here. Now I'm afraid I cannot allow you to leave this place alive.
Yeah, that's destroyed.
Knowing your sacrifice will usher humanity into a new golden era.
Screw that and screw you. I don't have any plans
It's a
on
wee bit
dying
emotional.
today, but I do plan on dismantling you imposters piece by piece until you tell me what I want to know.
Punch me that arm, you're gonna lose it.
Right on cue. VTOL on approach.
Target assassin.
Enemy mech down.
I think he landed on me.
Target acquired.
Add one more to my kill count.
New target Warhammer.
Roger.
Oops. I wonder if that counts as a death from above, because he did actually hit him in the head with his feet. He was already dead, so it's more like a dead from above. Little rifleman, Jaeger mech, whatever.
Target rifleman.
Rifleman. What's the difference for where their cockpit is?
Took that one out with a
See?
clean headshot.
Acquired.
Naive fool. You don't even realize you are nothing
Marauder.
born in someone else's game.
Big long droopy nose
And
cockpit.
I'm sure that ominous word vomit spewing from your mouth is supposed to actually mean
Good
something.
second shot.
That matches the class of VTOL we're after. Take it out. Tango eliminated.
looking to be in good shape.
Didn't you know?
Nice building.
First prince sent you here to die.
Ha!
Got
Not the
ramps to
first
go up
time
for
that
another
Mechwarriors
story,
have heard
the whole
that
bit.
one.
You can get the enemy to come up there and meet you too. Or you can just exit and shoot them out.
Acquired.
Come here, little guy, give me your leg. I get tired of getting punched. I'm no good hitting the keyboard for that.
Champion wishes to see your duke's prize and certain spears offered up to
You can punch you if they can barely walk.
sacrifice. Retaliation for Duke Michael Half-Octavian's treachery, selling Federation secrets directly to Maximilian Liao.
Incoming missile.
Shot me in the face.
This is Hacksaw. Target eliminated. This is Hacksaw. Reporting a new pile of rubble.
Shot me in the leg, huh?
You will never make it on Sarna.
That's all that.
I'm showing no
16
more targets on our
VTOLs.
scopes.
Good deal.
Looks like they're all down.
Good. Bring the support infantry out and take in as many prisoners as possible. Rip each and every one of them out of their mechs. I want answers, and we aren't going to get any if we don't bring these imposters in alive.
Like I said, she's a little bit emotional. Let's see. Headshot directly. Legged, 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 legged. Blew it up. Blew it up. Blew the hell out of it. Blew the hell out of it. I want that. I'll match it. Almost match it. We got 15 left. We'll take a Griffin for money. I think. Yeah, I don't really need a Marauder again. I certainly don't want Griffins. Got 375 divided by 5. I don't want one, so it doesn't matter. Well, she took some damage that time, but she laid out some damage. Next mission, so we'll go ahead and clean up. Whoop, sell that. I see what I did here. I repaired that. Probably cost more than I just got back from it, too. Mission 3. Yeah, letting her emotions get the better of her. You know the deal, guys. Pause, read. Entertain yourselves. We're going after the HQ at this point, so... Mega City. This is a serious raid mission. 7,300 ton. And because it's a raid, it's a move and shoot for sure. Now, the deal is, it's another one like the previous one where they said you got to get it done before the time expires. No. There's no such thing. You cannot get it through before the time expires. I think what I'm going to do for this one is get rid of the Marauder and give Hacksaw, come on, the Orion, if I can remember my alphabet and where to look. He's already mastered it too. I still got another 5, but I don't want to do anything too unusual here because she's doing a really good job with that. 40 days. That's a pretty lance. Ready we are.
Right, Commander. We were able to learn the location of Sarna's Meskarovka headquarters and support facilities around the capital city of Sarna from our captured imposters. If your stolen codebooks were delivered anywhere, it would have been at any of the marked facilities for decoding. With the HPG system down, it's fairly safe to assume the codebooks would not have been able to make it off planet even if they were decoded. So if you can destroy them here, it's unlikely Liao will be able to retrieve them again. We are deep in enemy territory here, so I can only support you with a small team of commandos. They will tail you and verify the destruction of the codebooks once you destroy the marked buildings. This is your mission, and I need to tend to the Fusiliers and plan our next move. So I'll leave the rest of this up to you and Rihanna. Best of luck.
And to you, Captain Danu. I've got nothing to add to that, Commander. So let's get the job done.
Roger.
Copy. The commander's target is our target.
Target acquired.
Cleared my mech. Heading back to Eagle's Nest. They destroyed one of my components.
Scrub one.
Destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Add one more to my kill count.
Target.
Hacksaw here. Target eliminated.
Too easy
New
to
target grasshopper.
get bogged down on these missions.
Target acquired.
It's a tough spider.
Target acquired.
Sometimes I gotta switch
Target
targets.
destroyed. Target destroyed.
One of our assigned targets is flying in. There, splash target. It's about to go critical.
Target
We
acquired.
got busy out here, didn't we?
Target destroyed. New target awesome. Heat critical.
Regional intelligence operation.
Incoming missile.
Looks like we've got their attention, Commander. Just keep
I'd
at
say
it.
so.
Critical.
Hacksaw here. Reporting a new pile of rubble. This could get ugly.
Target acquired. Heat critical. Target destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Boy,
New target spider. Heat critical.
let's start working on the actual targets now. See, that spider was still operating. My lance caught up on me. And find me a path forward. So now we're walking through a building. So I see something over there.
There's our first target. Let's be quick about this, Commander.
That's our first one? Okay, I went backwards.
That's the last facility. The infantry will take it from here. We need to evacuate now, before McCarran's armored cavalry shows up in force. Make your way to the marked exfil site.
Target destroyed.
Personnel, I'm initiating protocol Fenshu Kengu. Evacuate all facilities. Destroy and burn all hard drives, node-routers, and data caches before you evacuate. Make sure we leave nothing but ashes for these deviant dogs.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Tango eliminated.
Well, that's a pretty good job running through. Got a lot of VTOLs. Get that war doggy kicked up a little bit.
Target acquired.
You're having to get out, quickly. I mean, there's lots of big spaces for being on land. In any case, we're all in good shape. Stepping on buildings. Yeah, not too shabby. Almost 6 million sea bells. Plus a little bit of this. If that's the best they got, then that's going to be about it, yeah. Ooh, I got bruised. 16 days. Must have taken one to the face. Not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Look at that. Punching well above its weight. Yep, that's the next mission. That's a tease for you. And Sidewinder didn't even take damage. Folks, that's going to be it for this episode of Opa Plays MechWarrior 5. We're going to come back to this screen right here in the next episode of Opa Plays MechWarrior 5. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. We'll see you there. Opa's out.